Obi is now gaining serious momentum as Obi just met with the Swiss ambassador to Nigeria. Obi also met with the outgoing British ambassador to Nigeria. And Obi called for stronger and credible election. Now, Etieba say, Obi is an advocate of good governance beyond politics. Nairofa talk and say Emperor Jagaban say go manipulate the election next year. I now Obi talk and say nobody fit decide. Say INEC go do the right thing with the way Josh Amakwita wey be say the man na APC man in the work for Tinubu. Then they come to say if to say they're serious, wicked boy we hack into INEC server. Why the guy no dey prison today? Now they talk and say Tinubu and Shetima, they give judges houses to induce them for next election. Now more look the shock that await Nigerians next year. If the election is like this, by 12 o'clock, Obi has been declared the winner of the election. If the election is like this, what are we talking about? If citizens can register and be verified, voters cast their vote using electronic voting machine, voters are counted automatically, results are generated to the polling booth, results are encrypted and transmitted real time to central server. Results are received and securely stored and stamped. People can see, everyone can view result real time online. If the result is like, if it's like this, Obi will win the election before 12 o'clock. People can verify, stakeholders verify their result, and also academic and legal disputes are addressed through clear legal process. Credible, transparent, and results are declared accepted. By 12 o'clock, the winner will be declared if the election, the system is like this. But this is not what we are facing. This is what we are facing next year. So, this is the reality of waiting we are dealing with right now. Nigerians will go out to vote at the polling unit. Vote buying will take place. Agbero will try to intimidate people that refuse to sell their vote. Voters will be intimidated and leave. Vote snatching will happen. Results are manually collected because on that day they'll say, oh, the transmission of result. Remember, the INEC, under the current electoral law, transmission of election voters' result is not mandatory. It's not mandatory. So they will say, electronic transmission can be used. No net, no signal, no data. Internet not work. Disputed results are announced. The result that will be announced will be disputed. Opposition will go to court, and years of battle will start immediately after that happens. What happened when election results that is released next year, January, does not reflect the will and wishes of the Nigerian people? What will happen? Number one, election results, electoral Josh Amakwita will announce the results, declare Jagaban as the winner of the election. Opposition will claim irregularities, lack of transparency, that the vote has been manipulated. Opposition will file petition and take dispute to court to seek justice. The court will dismiss the case and uphold the result, siding with the ruling party. Citizens will anger, say, they don't take our vote again. Go to the street. And when they go to the street, Jagaban, with the help of security agency, will deploy police and soldier to the street. And also, protesters are beaten in Nigeria. You will see a large protest in the north and some parts of the eastern part of Nigeria. Protests will fade away once a few people have been killed and they have been suppressed. Trust in the system will collapse. Future elections face the same issue and Jagaban will remain in charge. What should the opposition, Obi and Atiku, have done? Number one, opposition party could have made electronic transmission of results mandatory when they were negotiating. Say, if we are going to take part in this election, if there's no mandatory transmission of results, forget them. We know they take part. If they call for that, they could have mobilized Nigerian civil society organizations, professional bodies to advocate on mandatory transmission of electoral result. Mandatory. They could have demanded a stronger legal safeguard to ensure transparency in the conduct and collation of election result. Also, united opposition party could have built a united coalition focused on institutional reform rather than concentrating on solely political alliance and candidate. Greater voter education campaign could have helped Nigerians understand their constitutional right and accountability. Some people are saying that as of today, the NDC logo in some villages in Nigeria, they don't even know what the NDC logo is. Boycott the election if their demand for this is not met. They could have said, look, Tinubu, if you and the National Assembly fail to make sure that transmission of result is a must, forget time. We are not campaigning. We are not going to take part in this sham election, which is only going to give credibility to a sham election, because at the end of the day, Tinubu will say, well, they contested the election, so at the end of the day, they cannot cry. That is why a lot of observers are saying that Obi and Atiku, they lost this election the day they agreed to say we will contest the election under the current circumstances. So people believe that the election that we are going to have in January, that in fact we are actually downgrading the word election by using election to describe what Tinubu and Josh Amakpitan are planning to do. That the best way to describe it is coronation. Coronation, because you hear say, Tinubu ready to come and say APC men alone, they're giving 11 million votes. Remember, Tinubu got 8.6 million votes from the last election from the whole Nigeria. APC alone, they already announced that they give Tinubu 11 million votes. Do not be surprised if the election, they say Tinubu get 37 million votes, plus dead body, chicken, all of them vote for her. So the question that I'm asking you is that, do you believe, do you have faith, confidence, and trust that an election, presidential election to be precise, conducted by Josh Amakpitan, say you believe that election, it will reflect the will of the Nigerian people? Make I hear with your view be for this matter. I know say some Obi supporters, they, especially those who don't know me, they go insult me, say how they don't pay you money, APC. That is because you are anti-intellectual. You are rooting for your candidate, but when they ask you, what have you done? What is on ground that makes you believe that Obi will win an election conducted by INEC without mandatory transmission of results? You say, God day, God day. You're saying God day because you have lost the argument. You now believe that now God now can't put the election. The question you should be asking yourself and what you need to be doing now is to start mobilizing. Say, if Tinubu win this election, what are we going to do? Without that strategy, my brother, my sister, it don't finish you. So make I hear what your view be for this very matter. But you don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We're going to bring more updates. May God bless you. I don't support any candidate. I just give you the analysis based on what we don't see for granted. Peace and love.